Who is calling me? Okay, decline. Sorry, let me turn my sound off. Why did they call right when the show started? That's weird. That's crazy. Maybe somebody's calling to see if I'm going on, but it was not a familiar number. So I don't know what is going on. But yes, it is me, Emmanuel Thomas, the first of my name, and you are watching United in Kindness. Yes, that's the name of the show. United in Kindness. Spread kindness. All right. Let's see what we got today. Got a little tag. This says join the live video room. What that mean? Set the audience to public. It's visible to everyone, but they can change it at any time. Join the oh, does that mean like join to be on the screen? The broadcast is waiting for a signal.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, let's see why that might be. I don't know.
Okay, it's working now. Okay. Hopefully there's a signal.
Yeah, because it says
Ooh,
someone's watching.
It went away.
Did it?
Here it comes. It's back now. What is going on?
I don't know.
Technical difficulties. The devil is busy.
He's alive.
Devil is busy. Okay.
There are 3 people watching.
Oh, hello, 3 viewers. Okay. Alright. I think it's working now. Okay. Let me try this again. Hello, welcome to United in Kindness. This is me, Emmanuel Thomas, the first of my name, and you are watching my show. Yes, United in Kindness is my show. That's the name. Today we are making we were going to make a cake, but because I want some cake, but we're not going to make cake. So, we're going to make pie. Why? Because it's more interesting, I guess, because of what kind of pie it is. But I also wanted to make a dip, because I wanted some dip and some bread, a warm dip, not that buffalo chicken dip. I'm not a big fan of that. It was a different dip. So I might do it a different day. I just tuned in. What are you making tonight? We are making a pie, and we just got started, We haven't put anything in the bowl yet, so you haven't missed anything. Okay. Hi. Hey, Miss Monique. How are you? Okay. So, what you need is, sorry, I forgot what I'm supposed to do. 1 1/4 cup of flour. Ooh!
What are you doing over there?
I'm spilling sugar.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're making our own pie crust, and I don't like to make my own pie crust, but just for you guys, I will make pie crust. You're welcome. And you're gonna see in a minute why I don't like to make my own crust. You'll see. Alright. Scrape that off. That's 1 cup. Alright.
Oh, let's see. You got 4 people on YouTube.
Hello, YouTubers.
Say hey, y'all.
Glorious day. It's late. It's 7:37. It's late. But you can watch me in the bed. That's okay.
Oh my goodness. You are extra.
And we are making pie today. Not my first choice, but it's a good pie. So I'm not too disappointed. Okay. There we go. So we have our 1 1/4 cup of butter, and the light bulb just went out. Okay. There it goes.
Oh Lord.
Then you need a 1/2 cup of butter cubed, but it's supposed to be cold. Okay, so this is cold, but it's not cold. Like I should have put it back in the fridge until I was for sure ready to start, because the cold butter is key. This is partially cold butter. Partially chilled. Okay, so we have that, and it's on my hands. I don't like stuff on my hands. All right. Next, you need this pastry utensil, and you're going to cut the butter into the flour. This is my least favorite part. Ooh, this butter's soft, but it'll work. It'll work. And ooh, come on. You want to keep cutting it till it's till it's crumbly.
You should have a cooking soundtrack. You know that?
A cooking soundtrack.
Because all of a sudden it would be ooh, oops, ooh.
This is so. Come on, butter and flour. Do what you're supposed to do. This is extra. Go to the store, people.
Just keep going.
Go to the store.
Just keep going.
I am.
Just keep
But
going.
go to the store and buy a pie crust from Pillsbury. Okay? They have some. Who makes the red one? The red box. You gotta roll it. You roll the pie crust out. That'll make you feel like you did something.
Oh
So get the red box, and you'll be happy you did.
The red box, you still have to do it.
The red box? No, you don't.
Oh,
have
you're
to
talking about
unroll
the long red
it. The
box.
long red box.
Well, you know there is a red box too, where you actually the butter is already incorporated, but you still have to add water and you still have to do what you're doing. So you still have to mix it in.
I'm talking about the already made dough. Y'all get you some of that at Cub.
The
not
roll.
Cubs. It's not Cubs, it's Cub.
I'm talking about the roll.
Yes, the roll. All you have to do is just unroll it and put it in a pan. Alright? Okay. Glad I can help. I had been missing your shows. Do you have a regular time on Monday nights?
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, Lord. Look who's here.
I know you well enough.
Hi, Alan.
Hi, bueno.
This is my cousin, Alan. He was in my video when I was in Nashville. And you guys really liked that one. What is you doing? He ain't got good service, probably. Okay, now the question is, do I have a regular time for my show? I tried to go on at 6:30. For some reason, that has not been happening. I have been coming on at 7, 7:15, 7:30. One night, I think I was on at like 8. But I really try to be on at 6:30. I mean, yeah, did I say 6:30? Yeah, 6:30. It was 6 o'clock. But I don't know why I couldn't do that. So, yeah, I'm going to do better and try to be on at 6:30.
That's because
On
she
Mondays.
doesn't have a paid producer, a paid production team.
With the production team. If you would like to join the production team and come to my house and product, then I would appreciate your help. We appreciate your ministry. All right. So this is kind of crumbly. I think it's crumbly enough. There's no like big just hunks of butter left that need to be cut into it.
I think you're there because
And If you would like to see it, Alan is watching. Is he still watching? If you're watching, Alan, hello. I'll be in Nashville soon, so you guys will get to see him again, because I know you liked him. I think you liked him more than me. No. He's funny. So then I have some cold water. I have 3 to 4 tablespoons, and I actually put an ice cube in it so that it would be really cold, unlike my butter that is not really cold. But can they see this? Can y'all see it?
Yes.
This is how it looks. It's crumbly. It's not sticking together yet. It's crumbly. So if your stuff looks crumbly and dry, that's how it's supposed to be. So you have to add water in gradually. So, and take a fork when you do this.
Like maybe a tablespoon at a time, perhaps?
I'm just adding it gradually.
Go pass a go. Do not pass a go.
Nope. Just gradually. Hello family, I'm watching. I'm in a noisy Mexican restaurant though. Ooh, I like Mexican food. I should make some on here. I wanted to make, is it barbacoa with jackfruit? Not actual meat. Because I'm trying not to eat red meat right now. Although I just had a tiny piece of bacon because it was sitting here. But had it not been sitting here, I wouldn't have ate it. I would have eaten it.
Oh my
I would not have. I need to go back to school. Okay, clearly. So I would not have consumed it. But it was here. So when I figure out how to make that stuff with the jackfruit, we can do it on here. That would be awesome. It's better for you. I have some of Tabitha Brown's seasoning actually. I have not used it yet. My sister friend Amani, she has used it. She made salmon with it and she said it was amazing. So if you guys are looking for some new flavors, Walmart has Tabitha Brown's seasoning and you might like it. Me, like I said, I haven't tried it. I mean, I tasted it, a little bit of it, but I haven't tried it on food or anything. So I don't know if I like it yet. But it has some interesting ingredients too. That's the whole thing. It's not your normal seasoning salt or seasoning powder, whatever people usually use. It's not that. So check it out. Look at the ingredients first. Like I said, the ingredients are different. So check those out first before you buy it. Okay? Maybe she has a website or something if you don't want to get it from Walmart. Because Walmart, I had to order it. Yeah, it has like orange peel in it and some other stuff that I was like, do we put that on chicken? Or what I was like, what I put that on? I don't know what to put it on. So that's what had happened was.
What did you did? Did you not listen to the production team?
Let me tell you how God works. I was supposed to put the flour in here and add a 4th teaspoon of salt. Did I add salt? No, I did not. But let me tell you how God works, because my mother is actually behind the camera making a crust right now for us to use, because this crust has to sit for an hour. That one doesn't. So that's hilarious.
Ain't God good?
That is hilarious. I just made her yawn. Am I boring? I'm sorry. Okay.
That is why.
Yeah,
That is why
that is why.
Mother's Day comes every year.
Cause mom saved the
Just to
day.
remind y'all.
I wonder if I could add some.
Just to remind you.
This is gonna be a bland crust. So when you make this yourself,
Of the goodness of the Lord.
when you make this yourself, you need flour and salt first, okay? And then, and the salt's sitting right here. Miss Monique said, amen. The salt is sitting right here, and I forgot to put it in there. So flour, salt, butter, cold water. Cold butter, cold water, okay?
And just a hint.
A hint of what?
A hint.
Of what?
That's why yours has to sit for an hour, because you've already been working it too long.
Oh, cause, yeah,
Because your hand heats it up.
yeah. This, I just want it to form. It's formed. See? Oopsie. It's formed. All right. No, you are not boring. You yawn, and that made me. Oh, I thought you was like you didn't make me yawn. I thought that's what you meant, but then I was like, she said I'm boring. That's okay though. Cause I went, and then that made you yawn. Okay, gotcha. Can you put this in the Frigidaire?
Suppose I can.
Thank you.
How about you give me a Ziploc? Just a sandwich size.
Of what?
A Ziploc bag.
A big one or a sandwich?
Just a sandwich. I'll take two.
This video is sponsored by sandwich bags for sandwiches. Okay, today's riddle. I have to do today's joke, today's riddle, cause I have to do it. So this one is not like a joke. It's more of a riddle. So let's see who can get it. Okay. I go all around the world, but never leave the corner. What am I? I go all around the world, but never leave the corner. What am I? All right. Now, we're going to make sure we do this spelling correctly. Okay? All right. We have, ooh. This is a hot mess. Oh my gosh. This is a hot mess, but I am having fun.
We're going to change the name of your show.
I'm having so much fun right now. So, these eggs, like I said, I wanted to make cake, but cake is not very interesting because I just want some cake. So, I have these eggs over here to make cake, and they're room temperature because they need to be room temperature, but now I have to use them, so that's unfortunate. You need 3 eggs. And I'm really being a little aggressive with this cracking, but it's okay. It seems like they crack easier when they're room temperature. Is that a coincidence? Okay. All right, you're gonna beat them. Boom. Beaten eggs.
Let's see. Somebody has jumped over from YouTube to Facebook.
Hello. Okay. You need 1 cup of granulated sugar. It's granulated, but it looks like granulated. So that's 1 cup of granulated sugar. Ooh. I'm having a rough time tonight. I need to do this show earlier. Oh, it's Camille. Hey, Camille. So I didn't get to make the caramel puff corn yet because Walmart, I had Walmart delivery, right? And they did not bring my order here till 6:30 something. It was supposed to come earlier. and everybody else, Shipt, Target, Instacart, everybody was booked. I don't know what's going on tonight, why everybody needs groceries delivered, and that just ruins it for the people who really need groceries delivered. Just kidding. All right. An envelope. I didn't say what kind of pie this is. It's a surprise. We'll figure it out together. An envelope. No, that is not correct. But keep trying. Cause it's raining. Oh yeah, people want their groceries delivered because it's raining. That makes sense. Okay, so here's the riddle again. I go all around the world, but I never leave the corner. What am I? Okay? So then you have to add your sugar and 2 tablespoons of melted butter. You want it to be melted and sort of cooled because if you add some hot butter to the eggs, you're going to have scrambled eggs. My little utensil. And tonight I'm going to sit down and make that Amazon list.
You have an answer on YouTube.
What is the answer?
Miss Lisa says a stamp.
Correct. I go all around the world, but I never leave a corner. It's a stamp. Good job. I have another riddle too. I'll do that one in a little bit. There's 2 tonight. Actually, I could have more than 2, but these are the ones I have written down. All right. Now let's get a whisk. Let's whisk it up. And like I said, I haven't said what kind of pie this is yet. I have not said what kind of pie this is. And you're about to figure it out in just a second. I need 1 cup of dark corn syrup. Where'd my cup go?
Where'd you put it?
Did it fall?
I don't know.
Did y'all see what happened to my oh, here it is. I was gonna say, did y'all see what happened to the measuring cup? Can you help me, please? Okay, this is 1 cup. Corn syrup. Dark corn syrup.
Miss Lisa said, do I get a prize? LOL.
Sure. I'll get you a prize. I haven't sent anybody a prize. And that's my bad. But like I said, I don't have a production team, so I'm doing this when I can. Don't y'all get mad at me. I'm doing my internship and I'm working at the food shelf at the church, and it's a lot actually. Although if I manage my time better, I could do a lot more
Let's
stuff.
see. No, she said, I answered first, Miss Lisa. No, actually, because Miss Lisa's on YouTube, so she actually answered first with the correct answer.
You just didn't see it right away when you didn't check YouTube right away to see that she answered.
Well, no, I did. No, Miss Carrie's saying that.
No, I know what she's saying, but I'm saying maybe you didn't read her answer off of YouTube right away. Like maybe she had commented before.
Oh, I read it, but she probably couldn't hear me. She probably got a delay in hearing the answer, but I read it out loud. So she may have been typing or something. So.
All right. Well, that's a cup of corn syrup.
She says, I want a piece of pie.
I wish I could help you with that, but you don't live here anymore.
No, that's not Miss Lisa. That's Miss Carrie Johnson.
Oh.
Saying she wants a piece of pie.
I thought that was Miss Lisa, because you see I'm looking in the camera like, you don't live here anymore. Yeah. I won't be salty. That just means when we are together, our time is more precious. You want some pie? You don't know what kind of pie it is yet, though. You might not. Oh, Miss Lisa can't have this pie, so I'm glad it wasn't her asking. Okay. See, this is really handy. I'm going to make the Amazon list tonight. I think that's what I was talking about. So you guys can get the utensils that I have. You know, Us professional chefers,
Oh my goodness.
we have great utensils, and I want to help the world to have utensils because that's kind. Okay. Mix this corn syrup in. She said, I know it's good. She don't know what kind it is, but she said she knows it's good. That's funny. Look at us, look at that wrist. Whoop. Alright, last thing. This is gonna give it away. We need a 4th cup. Okay, here it goes. Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey. We don't drink it, but we cook with it. So don't y'all be talking about, ooh, they got whiskey, they be drinking, they be getting drunk, lit for the Lord. We don't do that.
Oh, we just gonna go to their house and get something. No, I'm just kidding.
Right. What's in your cabinet?
Don't make me start today. Okay.
This is united in kindness. We will be kind.
Okay.
But still, what's
I was
in
going
your
to
cabinet?
kindly go to. No, I'm just kidding.
What's in your cabinet? Okay. All right. That little bit of whiskey.
And
It didn't fully fill the 4th cup, but it did enough. It was pretty close. So we just ask Jesus to bless it. Okay?
it's gonna cook out.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it cooks out so you don't get drunk. Except one time, my aunt made this kind of pie, and she put too much bourbon in it, and she misread what the instructions said. So she put too much bourbon in it, and then it was a holiday, right? So everybody eating pie, and next thing they know, they all just laughing, and they just cracking up, and then they realized, oh, they were kind of tipsy off of pie, which is pretty funny.
Yeah.
But
Sure, a good time was had by all.
So, does anybody know what we're making yet? And you can tell I don't really rock with alcohol because
With the choking and stuff. Lisa said, I did ask at the beginning.
she asked what kind.
Yeah.
Well, I want you guys to guess. Okay, so that's the mixture. That's the mixture. Next, I need my pie crust.
Oh.
Producer.
Okay.
I need the crust. Oh, ooh. Y'all, this is a hot mess because I did not add a teaspoon of vanilla.
You still got time.
I have time. I'm able to do it. This is a 4th teaspoon. Okay. Let me just stop for a minute.
Yes, you just
Let me just stop for a
collect
second
yourself.
and collect myself because I'm missing ingredients. I'm dropping stuff. Okay.
Just find your center.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure I've used everything on this table. That's how I know I did the ingredients. Okay.
Say hi to Miss Elisa.
Hi. Okay. Here we go. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Very important ingredient. Very important. And y'all know me. When it comes to vanilla, I'm a little generous. So it only calls for 1 teaspoon, but I put like 1.5. Yeah. Okay. Did I use everything? I did use everything. All right. Okay. Hey, Miss Deidre. I'm not mad at you, but I missed you. Miss Deidre.
Okay.
I'm not mad at her, but I missed her.
Okay.
Because, let me tell y'all why. I had a, come on over and do your demonstration.
Oh, you take this.
Okay. On Saturday, I had a small bonfire, little intimate fire bonfire, and it was very fun. And we had a great time. And my mom is gonna tell y'all more about it later when she posts her post about it. And yeah. If you saw my picture, I had this sweater on. She said she missed me too. Miss Deidre missed me too. Okay.
Put in your camera.
Come on in here.
Okay.
So right now I currently smell like fire. But I like that smell. Won't have too many more days of fire because winter's coming. So everybody go for walks, get your vitamin D in, get all that together. Oh, I told you I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I just missed you.
She's extra.
I just missed you. Because you be having me cracking up. She's recovering from surgery today. Prince is sick.
Okay, can you hand me that, please?
This.
Yes.
Please give Prince a hug for me. Even though he was growling at us when we went over her house. Remember we was sitting.
Prince was growling at you.
He don't know me like that,
Yeah.
so he was growling. She said I had drinks for you too. Aww.
Okay. So, this is our pie crust that we mixed earlier. One of us did.
This is the correct way.
Yes. Okay. So we have you're gonna flour your board, and we've been chilling this for a little while in a ball in the fridge, and so we're flouring our board, and we're just gonna take this and knead it a little bit, not work it too much. But I just want to fold it over a couple times so that when we bake it, it's gonna be a little flakier. So if you ever get like that crust in a restaurant, you go, oh, how the crust get layers? That's how. Okay, so we're gonna put it in the middle of our little, this has like a little target in it, and it kind of tells us the diameter of our crust. So we're gonna put it there, and we're gonna actually flour our rolling pin, not much, because this one is actually non-stick instead of the wooden one that we usually use. So I'm just kind of doing that for speed today. And we're just gonna kind of rock it a little bit here. And
Yes,
then,
she made the crust from scratch. Let me tell you, I demonstrated how to make crust. I forgot to put the salt in it, and she was behind the camera making this crust because my crust has to sit in the fridge for an hour. So she was making this one that don't have to sit as long. So guys, it's good because now we have crust to finish demonstrating this pie, which I have not said what kind of pie it is yet, but I did let y'all know that it includes whiskey. Where's the whiskey at?
I put it all over
You
there.
put it over there?
So we can actually have some space on the table.
Where is it? I gotta show it's Tennessee
It's right-
whiskey.
Like follow up.
Oh, there
There
it
you
is.
go.
Okay.
Yes.
This is Jack Daniels from Tennessee, which is where we are from.
Literally from Tennessee.
Yes.
It's probably like 20
It's
something
from-
years old.
It's old, because that's where we live, in Tennessee. So we have this.
So if somebody tried to drink it, it probably would kill them.
It had me over here choking. It's so strong. The fumes.
So you didn't really need that for the cup.
Whiskey Jack Daniels. Is that how you're supposed to say it? Whiskey Jack Daniels or Jack Daniels whiskey?
Jack Daniels whiskey.
We now drinkers, so we don't know.
I don't
We don't know.
wouldn't even know. So, and you want to try to keep even pressure all the way around. So I hear you like you're messing with other stuff. We're gonna come get some to eat.
Oh, today's shout outs. While she's rolling this dough, I'll do today's shout outs. I would like to shout out Miss Linder. She is a member at our church, and she made a pastor and family appreciation dinner for us. And she is from West Africa.
Liberia.
Liberia. So we had West African food. and it was good.
Delicious.
She makes also another kind of rice. She didn't make it this time, but that other rice too. Lauren Hill hand. So good. So thank you, Miss Linda, for dinner yesterday. It was good, and we appreciate that. My other shout out goes to my friend Amani, who we've been friends since, I keep saying kindergarten, but I'm thinking preschool, because we were at the same school during preschool.
Yes, they have been troublemakers since preschool.
I think preschool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Preschool troublemakers.
And we're still friends.
Still troublemakers.
I want to shout her out because she helped me with my bonfire on Saturday, and I would not have gotten all that stuff together if it weren't for her. So thank you, Amani. Love you. Appreciate you. And for Miss Deidre, your question about the caramel puff corn, I had 3 bags of puff corn over there ready for me to make it. So I got you. I'm gonna start taking orders too. I'm gonna start charging y'all $10 to support my United in Kindness show. That's the $10 is gonna go toward me buying ingredients for this show. All right, good, great, fantastic. Okay. Now,
Do you want it all in there? Or what?
nice greens. Do we have greens at the barbecue? I got a phone call and lost my connection. I'll have to watch the rerun later. Okay. Well, we're glad you're back for now. So tell the people what you're doing.
So I am actually, actually folding it in quarters so I can actually put it into the pie plate. This crust is made with butter, so it can get soft really fast. So that's why I'm putting flour on the back side of it. We are dropping it into the plate and then unfolding it.
I'm hungry.
Dang, I had to do a little here to it. Okay, and then we're gonna unfold it here, and then just press it in a little bit, and then we're gonna crimp the edges.
And while you, no, I can't do that. Never mind. Let me drink some water.
Yes, please drink some water.
I was about to say, while you crimp the edges, I'm gonna go get a snack, but I won't do that. I won't abandon you all.
Okay. And then have you done everything that you need to do? Or do I need to put this back in the fridge?
I did everything I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
Miss Monique, how was school? Yep, I added every ingredient. I did it correctly. Praise the Lord. They tell you to drink water when you're hungry to see if you're actually hungry. But I know that I'm hungry. I know that. Because my stomach's in my back. I don't need water to tell me that. But, oh, she said it was a long day. I can't see the YouTube comments right now. Hold on, let me see if I can get to YouTube. Because they might be saying stuff and I'm neglecting them. And I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, YouTube. Okay. Glad to see you making pies. Is it an apple ginger pie? No. But that's a good guess. That's a good guess.
Who is that?
Miss Chanel Scarver.
Oh, hey.
Are you making a bourbon pie? That's a good guess too. Sorry, I have been neglecting you all. I apologize.
And I'm on this side, so I can't see.
Yeah, we can't see. What if I can have both of them up? I don't know if I can do that, but okay. So she crimped the edges. That's what makes it pretty. And when you see what I'm about to do, you're gonna think it's kind of strange, but it's gonna taste good.
Okay. Y'all set.
Okay, thank you.
Boom.
We have this pretty Oh, we don't need to have, okay, hold on. Please don't be mad at me for doing this, everybody, during the middle of a show. I'm taking a picture of this crust because it's pretty, and her phone is being used to stream this. So, this is also to help the people. To help the people when they make theirs, they can know how we did it. We have the steps recorded, okay? So that was a little unprofessional, but it's okay. We're being kind because the show is united in kindness. So my next step is chocolate chips. You take chocolate chips and you sprinkle them in the bottom. Now I'm gonna pause. It's a half cup of chocolate chips. It's not a whole bunch of chocolate chips. I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna give you guys a second to guess what kind of pie this is. Because I know the chocolate chips has thrown everybody off. I don't think anybody will know what kind of pie this is since I put chocolate chips in there. So let's take a minute and think about that.
Don't give them time because they're Googling. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you eating grapes?
I am.
It's
The
not
production team hasn't eaten yet. Since you can't pay us, at least let us have a snack.
She eating grapes. Hey, Miss Tammy. Miss Tammy's watching.
Hi.
Why are you waving? She can't see you.
That's okay. She can feel it. She just feels it in her spirit.
She's back there waving. That's funny. Okay. All right. So I'm going to tell y'all the ingredients one more time. It's a pie. It has Jack Daniels in it. It has sugar. It has vanilla. It has butter. Okay, that's the filling. The bottom of it, of the pie crust, you put chocolate chips. So, what am I making? If you don't know, just say I don't know. That's okay. You can say that. Okay. That's step number 8. Okay. So, I'm going to just tell you guys the answer. Answer is boom. That's why, Miss Lisa, you can't have any of this pie. But when you come for a visit, I'll make you a good pie that does not have any kind of nuts in it. And I'll make you some chicken that doesn't have any onions. Because this weekend at my little fire, y'all, I made some chicken wings. Man, my grandmother would have been proud of those wings because they didn't need any sauce on them. I put sauce on them because that's what I said I was going to do. But when they were naked, I just made them naked with seasoning and fried them, and they were amazing.
So you got 2 answers here: chocolate pecan pie, pecan, and then the reverse, pecan chocolate pie.
Yeah. I mean, y'all didn't know that when I had the chocolate chips, though. Y'all know that because I showed the pecan. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Then, so you put the chocolate chips, then you put the pecans, right? Then, what you looking at?
I'm watching you.
Oh, okay. Who was that? What are you looking at? It was a kid. What are you looking at? Then you pour your glaze over it.
Well, technically, it's not what it's called, but that's okay.
What is it called?
It's a Kentucky. It's called 2 things: either Kentucky Wonder or a Kentucky Bourbon Pie.
Yeah. And I was gonna make a Kentucky butter cake. She said, I didn't know, I'm cooking dinner. She couldn't answer right away. Yeah, I was gonna make a Kentucky butter cake, but because I really, really am craving cake. But I did this instead. So it's all good. And since I'm making pie, pecan pie, I have to shout out Miss Lovey Randall, who passed away this year. She was my bonus grandma, and she made the best pecan pie I have ever had in my life. And I'm not joking. Her pie.
Pecan pie.
Yeah, pecan pie. And I've never had anything like it, ever. And her crust, she made her own crust. And it was amazing. So, I'm going to stop talking about it because I don't feel like crying today. Oh, my other shout out. I'm so sorry. My Emmanuel Baptist Church family in Beloit, Wisconsin. We missed you yesterday at homecoming. And we think about you every year. And we love you. And, yeah, I miss you guys. And hopefully, I'm not coming there to visit, but y'all can come visit me. So, yeah, that's that. Okay.
Yeah, we missed them.
What y'all making for dinner? Because I don't even know what I'm about to eat.
You know, what did they make for dinner? Because
It's late.
most of them have already had
Cooking right
dinner.
now. Camille cooking now.
Oh, well, they always have dinner late.
Yeah, 'cause they're busy.
Yeah.
But what did the rest of you guys eat? And I might eat what y'all ate. What was I? I was trying to tell them about the chicken wings. Oh well, that's over.
They were good.
Weren't they good?
They were good.
They were good. That was some of my best work. Okay, I'm very proud of it. Preheat the oven to 375. It has been preheated. Hence, the glisten on my body. Okay. We will open the oven. Ooh, it's warm. We will put in this pie, and it smells good. It smells good. And we will cook it for 35 to 40 minutes. I shall start with 35. 10, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Thank you. If you'd like to share this video, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine. I'm not hurt if you don't want to share it. That's okay. But tell your neighbor, tell your friend, tell your enemy. It's a good day to have a good day and to share a video. Okay, today's advice. Let me pull it up. She's making spaghetti. And the boys are at basketball practice. It's 12 o'clock. It's skin 30. It is skin 30 and they at basketball practice. I know they're going to be hungry. Okay. All right. Today's advice. Here you go. Time to be serious. Okay. Okay. Today's advice. It's simple. Encourage.
What?
It's some rustling back there. Shh. Make all that rustling. No, shh. Okay. Encourage others often. That's today's advice. Encourage others often. It's easy to see life as a competition, but it's not. There's room for everyone. Everybody can win. We might do the same thing, but we don't do it the same way. So it's not a competition. Everybody can win. Everybody can do stuff. And it's good for you to encourage other people because then that comes back to you through someone else. Because why would you want to discourage somebody? That's mean. That's not kindness. Okay? So yeah. And God says, I send out my Monday morning motivation each week via text to my people. And God tells us to be kind and encourage each other and lift each other up. It's in the Bible. You can check. I know what I'm talking about. I'm a PK. We know the Bible from, well, not back to front and front to back, but we know it. Well, most of us do. I can't vouch for everybody. Let me be quiet. Let me just stop because yeah. Where's my I'm gonna find the scripture for y'all real quick though. I have it right here. It is 1 Peter 3, 8 through 12. Look at the Message version. If you have it, say amen. All right. Well, that's today's show. I'll share a picture of the pie when it's done. But until then, I'm going to let it bake. Because that's what it's supposed to do. I appreciate you guys watching. Even though today was a little bit of a interesting day. Me forgetting ingredients and dropping stuff and everything. But that's when you show yourself grace and compassion and mercy. And you be kind to yourself. And that's what you do. And don't get mad at yourself because everybody messes up. Oh, and one more thing. This is bonus advice. If you think you're a bad person, you're most likely not a bad person, because if you were a bad person, you wouldn't be thinking that what you did was bad. Like, let's say you slap somebody and you're feeling bad about it. You're not a bad person because you realize, oh, that was wrong. I feel bad for doing that. So don't think you're a bad person if you do something that is not very good. That'll make you a bad person. That was a bad decision, bad moment, bad action, but you're not a bad person. So love yourself, show yourself grace, mercy, kindness, gentleness, all that. Show it to yourself. All right, I'm done. Yep, got sugar on my hands. I'm ready to eat dinner. Are there any comments before we go that I need to address?
Did you do the church announcements today? We got no announcements?
Oh, church announcements.
We don't have any this week? Okay. All right, let's get ready to sing the song and go home.
Okay, today's church announcements are, please, when you unwrap your candy, stop going. This is what I do. Before church starts, I open my stuff because I know I'm going to need it. So you don't have to hear all that, because that was crazy. At that funeral, there was a lot of candy wrappers, and I just think that I'm helping you by telling you to open your candy before the service starts. Like me, I'm telling myself I like fruit snacks during church. So, I do. I like fruit snacks during church. So I open the little pack of fruit snacks and set it in my bag, and as church is going on, I
just had to ask.
Yeah, you shouldn't have asked me if you didn't want to know. So that's today's church announcements. Open your candy before service. All right? Okay.
Please govern yourselves accordingly.
We appreciate your entire ministry. All right. Well, that's everybody. Miss Monique said good night. All right, good night, Miss Monique. And good night, YouTube. I don't know if anybody said anything on there, but good night. I love you. Mwah. Bye.
How many live eggs do you have over there?
How many live eggs?
How many eggs? You said you had some that were room temperature still.
Well, it called for 5 eggs. The cake did. Oh, this butter's soft too. It's gonna make good cake. I have 2 eggs over here.
Okay.
Are you trying to steal them?
No, yeah, I am. I'm gonna do. Hey, look, now the late crew just signed on.
Y'all are loyal.
Let's make some cornbread.
Okay. that in the show.
I am. So if you're on and you're gonna be part of the late crew or the after show, we're ready to make some cornbread. We'll see you in a minute. Well, looks like. Okay, so YouTube still came back up as though it was the same one. So I'm actually gonna check and see. Okay. Emmanuel, look up. Look up. Let me see if it actually looks up on here.
Let me see.
Doing something anyway. It can't be that. Okay. Yeah, so YouTube's still rolling. So if you are on YouTube, we're gonna start in a couple minutes with the after show.
Would you like me to entertain you until then?
Sure. I'm sure they love it.
Okay. One, two, three, hit me. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hey y'all, let's rap with Jimmy Earthy guys.
Oh my goodness.
I could wake up tomorrow and find nobody there, but Jimmy want more. Jimmy want more. Jimmy want, Jimmy want, Jimmy want more. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I can't do rock, I can't do roll. What I can do, baby, is show my soul. Jimmy got soul, Jimmy got soul, Jimmy got S-O-U-L soul. And then he pulled his pants off.
Oh boy. Keep it going, keep it going.
And he said,
you got Facebook now too.
What was the other verse? Jimmy want rib, Jimmy want steak, Jimmy want a piece of your chocolate cake. I love that movie for the music. Ever since I've seen that movie, I don't like Jamie Foxx. Why? Because he was mean to Beyonce.
Oh my goodness.
So I don't like him. I don't. I'm sorry. Yeah. And that's how I feel about that. He shouldn't have been being mean. Kindness is key.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see. Tag you.
Who is this now? Okay. I can't do rock. I can't do roll. What I can do, baby, is show my soul. And if y'all want to hear me sing for real, like really sing, listen to me in the shower singing the Dreamgirls soundtrack. I give a whole concert. Or watch the movie Rent with me. I give a whole concert. And yeah. They'd be like, be quiet. We're trying to watch the movie. I'd be like, no. You shouldn't have watched it with me. So yeah, that's what happens. Camille said, what happened? I don't know what happened.
What happened where?
I don't know. I'm gonna say on what?
Right.
On
Where?
Where? The show was over. This is the
after show.
So let me clean up my mess.
After show.
Jimmy want more. Jimmy want more. Jimmy want more. Do. Now I have to listen to that. I'm not okay, let me clarify. I'm not actually a big fan of the movie Dreamgirls, but the soundtrack I love. So that's what I meant. That's what had happened was. Okay? Okay. And some of you might be like, what? You're not a big fan of the movie Dreamgirls? Beyonce is in it. You love Beyonce. Yes, I do, but I don't know. Now you watch your mouth, Miss Effing White. Cause I don't take that. What is Alan on? Is Alan watching?
I don't know, but I can tag him if you like.
Sing Dreamgirls together all the time when I'm in Nashville.
Would you like me to tag him?
No, that's okay.
Okay. Just leave him right where he is.
Lorel loves Jimmy. That's how she sang it.
Oh my.
Jimmy. Lorel loves Jimmy. And then Jimmy died, didn't he? From drugs. You didn't answer my question.
Me?
Yeah, didn't Jimmy die?
I don't know.
I think he died,
but
from
I don't
drugs.
know where he died from.
An overdose.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I've done my time.
Okay.
I did what I was supposed to do. She said Facebook. Your mom said she was making cornbread in the shower. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so come back.
She is.
You guys, give me. Okay, we getting ready to go?
These people.
Getting ready to have at it.
Okay, I'm about to say these people tired of me. They don't want to see me no more.
No, you're right. No, I'm just kidding.
Mean.
Not mean. You're so mean. You're so mean. I never can get anything from you. Okay. You're all set. You're all set.
Okay, well, go ahead and learn them something.
Huh?
I said, go ahead and learn them
You
something.
gonna learn them something?
You gonna learn y'all something.
We're gonna learn something today. We're gonna learn today. Hey y'all. Okay.
I can't do my dishes
Just put it
till
over there.
after.
Yes, just put it over there.
Because the dishwasher, I can't load it right now. And don't say nothing about me using a dishwasher. I was born in 1995. We use dishwashers. They're like, why don't you hand wash them dishes?
Actually, we didn't really use it for a very long time. Actually, yeah, we didn't have one. I think we moved into this house. Anyhow, okay.
Still, I was born in 95. Us millennials use dishwashers.
Okay, so we are making cornbread. So if you guys have had that cornbread that I make with the corn in it, we're gonna kind of swat around it today. So. Well, my child is next to me. Okay, so typically we
Always next to you.
I know, you just always hear ever present. She's, yeah, I don't know about the help part, but she's ever present. So we're actually gonna make it though with Famous Dave's cornbread mix. I know you can get it in the grocery store. We tend to get ours from the big box store. So Sam's Club, whatever. So we're gonna take one envelope of this. This is really, really quick to make, which is why I love it so. It's so good. I don't make it often. So, okay. So we're gonna take one envelope of that. We're gonna set it aside, and I'm gonna open this and actually have Manuel drain it for me. We usually use cream style corn with it, but I think I actually like the whole. That's so hard to say. Whole kernel corn. Whole
Monique watching whole kernel corn.
Whole kernel corn. So I'm gonna use this can opener. I'm just gonna act weird like somebody's done something. Okay, can you drain that water off?
No.
Please and thank you. Okay. So she's gonna drain that for me.
You need that can opener. Or a can opener. You need it because it didn't go all the way around.
Okay. And
I like it better with the cream corn.
do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just telling y'all the honest truth. This is gonna be good. This cornbread's gonna be good. But it's not her other cornbread that she makes when she caters. So, yeah. We can't give you all the secrets. You can't have all the secrets.
Well, I don't actually have everything that I use when I do that anyway.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Because in my house at any given time, everything that I need is not necessarily here. Because, yeah.
right.
Plus, this is the after show. And most of the time when I'm doing the after show, I'm just using what I have.
Right.
So, yeah. If you want cream style corn in it, you can probably grab some because I can use both.
No, that's okay.
Okay. Alright.
This is what you doing. You do what you doing.
Do what I do?
Work by
Work by myself.
yourself.
Work by myself. Okay, so we're gonna use 3 eggs. So if you're using Jiffy Mix or if you're used to using that, it calls for 1 egg. So this recipe actually uses 3 eggs. Okay, so and she's had 2 sitting out, and we don't have an extra bowl. I'm gonna use this one. I'm just gonna use this one.
Okay.
Another one.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna use 3 eggs here. This one.
Corinthia Harrison Ross.
Hey, Miss Corinthia. How are things in Florida now? In your neighborhood? I know you have power, but how are things going for you and the girls? And we're still praying.
Chantella Barnes is watching.
Hi. This last one. So I'm making cornbread. This is one of these recipes where everybody kind of loses their mind. So I'm gonna just make it and leave that there. So we're starting with whether or not you want to use Jiffy Mix, or I'm using Famous Dave's actually. You're gonna start with 1 package, and into that you're gonna add 3 eggs instead of the one that it says on the package. So we're adding 3 eggs in, and then we're gonna toss those into that bowl. And then I'm gonna add in garbage bowl.
You need a garbage bowl?
I got one right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna add into there. I have this is a 15-ounce can of corn, so it's kind of big. So I'm gonna probably add in. I'm gonna start with half of this.
Hey, Mom.
Hey,
You want some mac and cheese?
to eat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll eat a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. She all up in my shirt talking about mac and cheese. Okay. Okay. So you're gonna add in probably half of this can of corn right now. Set that aside. And we're gonna use just a little bit of oil as a binder. I would say about a quarter of a cup, because I don't like that much oil in mine. And if you don't want any, that's fine. If you don't use any, it's gonna really like fall apart kind of. And if you use too much, it'll be more like spoon bread.
Miss Shard is watching.
Hello, hello. How's Couture doing?
You have 3 viewers on YouTube.
Hello, 3 viewers on YouTube. Then we're gonna add, today I'm gonna use milk. Normally when you do this, you're gonna wanna use sour cream. So like a cup of sour cream. And what it does is it gives it more density. So again, I'm gonna use whole milk. And this is a half cup measure, but it's gonna be 1 full cup that you're gonna use. So because I'm using a half cup measure, I'm gonna use 2 of them. She's doing good. Yay, tell her I said hi, sending hugs. And then you're gonna just mix this all together. So if you are just joining us for the after show, we are doing cornbread. So we've got 1 package of, whether your preference is Jiffy or, I was about to say Uncle Dave's, Famous Dave's. You're gonna use 1 package, you're gonna use 3 eggs. You're going to use a little bit of oil. So the recipe usually calls for like 3/4 of a cup, but for me that's way too much. So I put like about, we call it like a scant 1/4 cup. So just barely 1/4 of a cup. You're gonna use, you can use your preference of a small can of cream style corn, but I kind of like the whole kernel. Emmanuel likes the cream style corn, and 1 cup of sour cream. But today I'm actually using whole milk instead. And then you're just gonna actually mix it all together. I was looking to see how many minutes were on your pie.
11.
And while you're mixing it, you can kind of look at this. Once you make it a couple times, you'll know like how much corn you like in it. You don't like a lot of it in your cornbread. You know, next time you'll know not to put as much. If you like more, you know, you'll know to add more. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to mix it, let it sit for a couple minutes so that you'll get like a nice crown or nice crust on top of it. And then we're going to actually pour this into just a sprayed baking pan. You can make muffins. You can use muffin. You're doing extra. You can use muffin cups or muffin tin and just spray them, or you can use just an 8x8, 8x10 pan and just spray it with some Pam. Pour it in.
Keep telling the people.
Well, you were pausing, so I'm like,
pausing
look at this.
because I don't want to make a sound while I'm talking.
You can make a
I want
sound.
you to talk to the people, and then
You can make a sound. It's okay. Okay, and then you're gonna pour it in, and you're gonna bake it at 350 for. Hey, cousin.
What if you use buttermilk?
What if you use buttermilk? If you want to use buttermilk, you can use buttermilk. Buttermilk is actually probably a good option too because it is thick like sour cream, and so that'll be fine. Anybody else got questions? So, for me, when you're cooking, the only limitation is your imagination. I tend to cook a lot by what I smell and just experience. I mean, because the only thing that'll happen is if it doesn't come out right, you just do it again. So, you know, when I'm catering, I don't take that chance to try something different. I tend to stick with what I know, what I'm doing then. But when you're just messing around the house or when you're cooking for yourself, I mean, try new things and go from there. But yeah, I think the buttermilk will be fine. Typically when you're baking with buttermilk too, it's going to have more rise to it, so I think that's going to make it even better. I know for me, like looking at this now, I'm probably going to want more corn in it. And I'm looking at Manuel's face to see what she's saying. So I'm just going to put more in here. And two, because I don't want to waste the can either. Yeah. Can you give me that? Do you see a half pan back there, Emmanuel?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I have a cake pan.
A cake pan? Well, no. I'll just use this round one. And can you grab me some ham? So, I'm actually going to use a round today. You can be on camera. So we'll use a round today, and this is a 9-inch round. And so I'm just scraping from the bottom just to make sure that I got all of the mixed in, all the dry mixed in good. And I'm just gonna pour it in.
I don't want the people to be confused.
Okay.
There is no vanilla or corn syrup in this recipe.
No, there's no vanilla or corn syrup in this recipe. All right. So we've got this in, and it's gonna go in the oven for about 40 minutes at 350 or until it's set. So check on it, and of course the time is going to vary depending on what you're using. So vary depending on the size of your pan, the shape of your pan, or whether you're doing corn muffins. If you're doing corn muffins, of course your time is going to be reduced. Yeah, Camille, I have a question. Can I get a piece of cornbread and a piece of pie? Yes, pick them up when you come get your popcorn.
That'll be tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I'm not doing that tonight. It's 8 something. It's about to be 9 o'clock. It's after show for real.
Yes, it'll be, yeah. So
Yeah, I'll make it tomorrow because I don't have to go nowhere tomorrow.
all right, and anybody else, if you're in the neighborhood, feel free to just let me know. Don't just pop up, but let me know. Or I think I may pass by the church tomorrow or something like that. But let me know, yeah, because we don't want all this food in our house, and I'm not gonna eat it. So yeah. I don't
to share.
I don't know about FedExing right now, but yeah, we're more than happy to share what we make because we don't need to eat all this. It's not good for us to eat all of this stuff. But we love sharing our gift, and that's that.
Show them your hands.
Show them my hands.
Your gifted hands.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're working on these gifted hands too right now because, you know, what they used to say, oh, Arthur's trying to sneak up on this one, so.
Oh, Arthur, write this?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
No more questions? All minds clear? Thanks for joining us tonight. Yep. We appreciate y'all.
You have 7 viewers now when it's time to go.
Okay, 7 viewers. We're gonna do a recap real quick. Cornbread. Okay, so whatever your preference, whether it was Jiffy or Famous Dave's, so we did Famous Dave's today. And I actually like this one, but I mean, I like my Jiffy too. So we'll use 1 package. And I actually probably could have used 2. But for sure 1, and 3 eggs. And today I'm using whole kernel corn. It doesn't matter what brand you use, whatever your preference is, whatever your favorite is. In this one I used about 2/3 of the can and about 1/4 of a cup of oil. And typically you're going to use sour cream. Today I used whole milk, so that's the red cap. Whole milk. And I had a question from my cousin. Actually, she's all the way messaging from Macon, Georgia. So she asked if she can use buttermilk. And so yes, so whatever it is that you want to use. Typically we use sour cream or something heavy or dense like that just for this recipe. It just makes it cook up better, but also it becomes like a vehicle to hold the corn because you don't want all your corn to sink to the bottom. So I think that's why it's used. And so you're gonna mix all those things together. So basically dump them all in the bowl. There is no order, so however it gets in there. put it in the bowl, mix it together, oven on 350 for about 40 minutes, but also check to make sure that it's set. So don't just put it in there and say, oh, 40 minutes are over, because you definitely want it to bake until it's done. Okay? And it's probably the best cornbread you're gonna really eat. You'll sit there and you'll just eat it with nothing else. So,
She said cream corn, right? You could use either.
yeah, the recipe that I've been using for years, I've been using like a small can of cream corn. But for the last couple times, I have used canned corn. I really love it when I can get like just a fresh ear of corn, and I'll actually cut it off the ear and just use a whole ear of corn. It doesn't need to be cooked. It's just, I mean, just fresh off the ear. So there's like a lot of variations you can make, and so like I said, you know, experiment. You can't really mess it up. It's almost impossible to mess this up. So just try new things.
What has ears and can't hear?
A cornfield? Maybe. Let me see. I heard a ping, so maybe your pie is about to be done.
Okay.
Yeah, you gonna try and show it to us?
No.
No?
Yeah. Show it to me.
That's not kind. She's gonna check her ear corn. I mean, gosh, got me talking about ear corn. She's gonna check her pie. So I'm actually just gonna set this to the side so we can rescue the pie. Oh, so I can rescue the pie.
It's probably not ready.
It's not ready. It's not set.
Nope.
But it looks good. It's beautiful. What?
We didn't put foil around the edges of the crust.
But it's okay. Because it's not burning.
Okay.
Another 10
10.
minutes.
I'll see. Yeah, 10 minutes.
You're getting good.
Yeah.
You're getting good. All right. Well, her pie that she was making in the show earlier probably needs an extra 10 minutes. Hey, it's Monica. Corn and mine.
That's exactly.
She's this cone.
That's exactly what I was thinking about, that little boy.
Yes.
It's corn.
This cornbread has cone in it. And funny thing, my grandmother came for an extended visit with us in Nashville when we lived there. And she's from Macon, Georgia too. And so she was talking to me one day and she said, it's time to cook the cone. And I was like, huh? The cone? And I had no idea that she was talking about corn. So yeah, so I can really identify with that little boy who was talking about he loved cone. So yeah. Who is it? Tell me the corn ingredients again. The cornbread ingredients again. Okay, are you ready? Okay, last time, because otherwise you have to go back and watch the video. Okay, so whatever your cornbread preference is, so whether it's Jiffy or
Carissa's watching.
hey, Miss Carissa. So whatever your favorite kind of cornbread is. So there's an infinite number of options. There's Jiffy. There's Famous Dave's. There's, what is the one here? Crusto's.
Crusto's.
Okay.
Something like that.
So Crusted's or something like that. I don't know. Whatever it starts with a K. So whatever the Minnesota brand is here. So get your cornbread mix, your 3 eggs, corn. So whether it is a small can of cream style corn or whole kernel corn, or you can get frozen corn, or get yourself an ear of corn, and then you'll have to cut it off. 1 cup of sour cream. Or my cousin suggested buttermilk. So, but it needs to be something heavy or dense. I think like one time I may have even, just because I didn't have anything in the house, I actually used a pack of cream cheese and just mixed some milk into it to kind of thin it out a little bit. And then 1/4 cup of oil. And you're gonna dump all that in the bowl, mix it together, and put it into just a sprayed pan. So whether you want to make corn muffins or just a full pan of cornbread, you're going to do that. Put it in a 350-degree oven for 40 minutes. If you're making corn muffins or even like the cornbread sticks, you're going to have to adjust your time. And so basically, I would start with 20 minutes and then just keep checking to figure out what works best for you. And uh-oh, I hear my theme music now. And so that's it. And then you're gonna have cornbread. And actually we call it cornbread supreme. And it is super good. And all I can say is don't eat too much.
She did a thing on the floor.
Is that it? I'm gonna be like Pastor Jenkins. I don't usually take questions, but I am today. Oh my gosh.
This is crazy. We have a cooking show and I'm using this.
I know. She making bots mac and cheese on the cooking show.
It's 9 o'clock. What else we gonna eat?
I don't know.
Yeah, so we're gonna have
That's
this
it.
mac and cheese.
We're gonna have some bacon mac and cheese. Let's see.
Oh, but I'm not eating red meat. I'll eat that. That's okay. I'll help you.
You're gonna help me. Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna throw some kale. And
I'm a whole-
I made. We have to make this one time. I made 3 kinds of chili, but one of them is a white chicken chili. And when I was making it, I was supposed to put kale in it, and so I didn't do that part. So I'm gonna do that now.
Carissa, testify. How was the chili? She could testify and say how the chili was.
Yeah. So I'm gonna actually, I made the bacon this morning, and so I'm gonna actually throw some kale into the skillet and then add it to like the little bit of chili that I have left, and so I can experience the full thing. And I made a vegan chili that had everything. It had beans, it had, oh my gosh, tomatoes, it had everything. And it even had sweet potatoes in it. So it was really good, and just the broth on it was so good that, I mean, you know, when that tomatoey, just that acidity kind of just like hits your throat when you know your throat's not feeling at its best. It was so good. So we have to make some of that stuff sometimes. All right. Well, y'all, it's been a long day, but a good day. I hope y'all had a good day. And if not, I hope your tomorrow is better. Okay? Did you say? What did you say?
I got gas.
I thought you said, I guess.
Oh, I'm not saying I got gas.
Okay. Well, y'all take